10. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about two teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is two different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
Second down here after that run play. Gives it to him again. Slashes to the left side. Stewart's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
The Panthers, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
The play clock's running down. And all is out. He's brought to a halt. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
First down here. Play clock's running down. Hawthorne's all over that offense and brings him down. Newton's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Second down coming up. The Panthers make a change at quarterback, and you wonder how the team's going to react to this.
Well, I think the team's going to react pretty well, Jim. Sometimes when you make a quarterback change, it just gives everybody a lift. It's a different personality on the field, and we'll see how it works out. Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a
touchdown, Carolina. Stewart's second touchdown of the game. And the lead is theirs now, just before we reach the fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? Do you want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock? Those things are in play now.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. And a touchback. The Saints head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make them work.
The Saints trail right now, and you wonder how much the running game stays a part of the game plan. And Ingram's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field.
Running right through the trenches. And Ingram's marked down after a gain of 9.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
The Saints snap it up at the 26. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Brought down, and a run back of about 3. And Cam Newton comes back onto the field. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. It's just a guy loaded with talent. Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Newton's now completed his last 7 passes.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Looking for some daylight up the middle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
2nd and goal from the 3.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. 3rd and goal from the 3. They're going to run it on the toss. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
Cooks has got a chance for a return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. In the build-up to this game, we didn't talk much about the matchup at tight end, but it's been a good one, Phil.
It has been good. I know the defenses really didn't focus on the tight end when this game was starting, but I know this, they better change their focus and start looking at it.
From the gun. Looking to go deep. Has the catch. Boykin takes the hit and is brought down. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get over.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Saints now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Breeze completion percentage, 80% on the day. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. The Saints pushing towards the end zone here, partner.
Yeah, Jim, they're trying to get back in the game. And what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side to get this team back in the game.
2nd and goal from the 4. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. How important was that touchdown early in the 4th here, Phil, to stay in the game?
Oh, it was huge. They needed something. They needed a little lift here to try to get them in position where they can finish this game off. A lot of pressure now on their defense. Can they go out there and be aggressive, make a play, and get that football back for their offense?
And this is Ginn running it out. Met head on right there at the 20. The Panthers offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about them. Worry about your job, what you're doing on the offensive side, because what you have been doing has been terrific.
First down at the 20. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Gains 11. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The Panthers, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
They need to get the play off. They'll go ground. Stewart's tackled down at the 31. Second down coming up. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Again to lean on him. Stewart's met at the 37. The Panthers have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Stewart's again gotten the majority of the carries in a game where he's been a dominant running back.
Oh, I just love the mentality of this football team on the offensive side. They go in saying we are going to run it, and the offensive line so physical. Once again, they're getting it done.
The Panthers get a first down. The Panthers are in front thanks to their quarterback. Newton's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. Trying to beat the play clock. Cam Newton unleashes a long pass. On target. The Panthers have gotten the familiar face back in the game plan today. Benjamin's having a huge game after not being very involved last week, partner.
Yeah, listen, he's one of the best in the NFL. We all know that, and they've done a good job getting the football to him, getting involved early, and man, can he take off. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that over the line. Touchdown.
That might have provided them with all the cushion they need to close this one out, Phil.
I think it did, Jim. This cushion is so big, if you and I were on the defensive side, I think we'd still be safe. That's how big it's gotten and how dominant a performance this has been by the team today.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Spiller's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
Spillers shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Breeze from the shotgun. And incomplete. He was looking for Watson.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Saints take it from the 23. Looking at every option. Running room. Breeze will slide here and in the play.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit. Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Ingram's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open. They call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
2nd down and 10.